about it. What's you guys' speculation? Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boys back today with another MLC podcast. This is episode 5. We did not have a podcast last week, so this one's going to run a little long, just so we can cover over many topics that we have. Unfortunately, our schedules didn't line up last week, so we couldn't have a podcast. But today we are joined here with Chad Malozzi, aka Mr. Rush Melo, number one dad gamer. Up in the we also have MLC Flores, aka Chris. We have him live here today with us.
What's
and
up,
then
guys?
last but not least, Justin, aka Swizz motherfucking OG. What's up, boys?
What's up, guys?
Yo, so what's popping off? What's new in you guys' life? Anything crazy?
Beautiful Sunday morning,
I'm
evening now.
mosquitoes out here.
Eaten by mosquitoes already? Bro. Hey, yo, I know you're in your backyard right now. Is there an ocean out there, bro?
Here, an ocean. I think
Shout out
there's an ocean in the
Shout out
back.
Shout out responsive.
For that random ocean in the backyard.
No, but we do have a list of topics we're going to go over today. One thing I did want to shout out first, currently this Sunday, 10/13/2019, Fortnite has blown up their map, and they're currently live on Twitch right now, streaming a black hole. And I have it up in the background just in case something pops off during this podcast. But they're right now they're generating random numbers on the screen of the black hole. So everyone's speculation is a brand new map's going to pop out today. So
Watch them troll everybody and just put the exact same fucking map on there.
dude, that would be a season 1 map. Nothing's changed. But yeah, that's currently in the background. So just in case if anything pops up, I'm going to put a little video in the bottom right in the corner of the podcast video. So, but we do have some other topics. Call of Duty. I mean, Spec Ops. Like that's a big deal this year. I mean, they're putting a lot of time and effort into it. Obviously, they don't have a zombies mode. They don't have multiplayer mode, or sorry, battle royale mode. And that's a big deal that they're pushing this Spec Ops really hard. You guys all saw the videos about it. What's you guys' speculation?
Yo, I think
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello?
I mean,
All right, Chad, we'll start with you. Let's go.
I haven't seen it, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to it. I love these modes by default. Like zombies is a survival mode too, and I love zombies. Like I love having like specific tasks and having to like go through, and like I like that there's like different challenges and like you get specific rewards for it, which makes it feel like there's a value in going through the entire process, like because you're getting everything. Like, you know, if you go to play multiplayer and you have that like armor that nobody else, or like the camo that nobody else has, unless you are like have a 5-star rating on every map in Spec Ops, like it's dope. It's like a challenge. Like there's a reward to it. Like that was one of my complaints about Black Ops 4 zombies and Black Ops 3 zombies, was that like it didn't, like they separated everything. Like they didn't, like zombies players didn't really have much to show off to multiplayer, but multiplayer guys could got all these camos. So like it's just cool that like you're gonna get rewards for it, and the gameplay should be exciting and tactical and fun. And that's what I'm excited for. What about you, Justin?
Start off with Chris. I'm actually watching it as we speak.
Okay. Well, honestly, I haven't even watched it. I mean, you know me with the new game. The new games, man. Honestly, I just wait till they're out and I can enjoy them, because every time I watch a video on the new Call of Duty or any game for that matter, I get hyped up and let down 100% every single time.
That's fair. I mean, you've
I
always
just-
been pessimistic about Call of Duties.
Everything. I mean, I don't wanna be like, oh, they get hyped up, get caught up in the hype and shit, and then get let down again. Honestly,
No,
I mean,
understandable.
wanna-
They did announce some features in the video that they showed. Like, it's going to be 4 players. Obviously, you can play online with your friends. There's going to be certain objectives and certain different missions you can do. There's also going to be like 5 or 6 different classes you can choose from, anywhere from like assault to a medic to a engineer. And these classes are actually going to be required. Only one person could pick each class, but they're going to be required to complete some of the missions. Like you're going to have someone be the medic, someone be the engineer, someone be the assault guy, and I think that's really interesting that they're actually bringing in pretty much like role classes to Call of Duty, where it will make you have to work as a team, do that team-oriented, objective-based game modes, which would be fun along with the fact that you could choose so you don't get just random like score streaks and stuff like that. You can choose what kill streaks you get, and those are actually at different locations on the map. So like if I want a chopper gunner, I have to go to that location on the map to get that chopper gunner to help out my team, which is very, very, very cool. Also, along with that, they do have the survivor mode, which is kind of like the old, I believe, infected. It was called.
Yeah, yeah, it's like infected, dude. Yo, survivor mode looks like I think survivor mode is gonna be fun. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, just waves and waves of enemies coming at you, getting more difficult, and just to see how far you can get. Like I like that. I liked infected more than I've ever liked zombies because like zombies for me, like you can run around and train them and stuff like that. Like when someone's shooting back at you and throwing fat flash grenades and stuff, like it makes it more appealing to me because they can actually outmaneuver me and kill me and stuff. So like that's gonna be fun. But that survivor mode is exclusive for PlayStation 4 for a whole year. A whole year, boys. We get to play survivor mode.
drop some coin on that to get all the exclusive.
Oh yeah,
Shout out,
definitely.
shout out to Sony.
Shout out to Sony for sure. Unfortunately, I did hear the news that they're not going to have like a league play matchmaking to start the game, which to me, as being like a guy that primarily like to play league play, like to play
Yeah,
the competitive rules and all that. Yeah, let's get the bugs out of here. But that's going to be a little unfortunate for me. What about you, Justin? You just saw the video right now. What is your thoughts? Take away from it?
In what was it Modern Warfare 2 when it first not first came out, but when they originally started playing 3, the Spec Ops, right? I only had one other player to play with, and that was Kid. Fortunately for us, we always played Search and Destroy or pretty much just multiplayer at that matter. Seeing the fact that obviously now that we all got used to playing with 4s in Battle Royale, seeing the new Spec Ops, now it being 4 because it used to be 2. In previous Call of Duties, I didn't play Spec Ops. I was always multiplayer, story mode. Barely got into playing Spec Ops a little more, but after seeing the video, it looks pretty dope. Especially like you said before, now it's 4. I would like to see how we play against the Spec Ops and doing certain things in that mode.
I mean, train some motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty dope, especially now with it being 4.
I don't even know what it is.
It looks like
to start.
It looks like something we could play when we're, I wouldn't say bored of multiplayer, but when we need a break, like we get frustrated or something like that. We need an outlet. It looks like something we can play that would be fun. Yeah,
right.
when
and here we go, guys. Now we're gonna cut. If you look right to your right here, you'll see the trailer for it. All right, we're
looking to the right or left.
Oh, we're not there yet.
we're not there yet. No,
we're not at that point where we're just pop-ups just happen in the video.
No.
Explosions.
This guy's gonna call out explosions. Like, you remember? I'm editing this. I don't know how to do anything. But
It's just gonna be a picture of the trailer in the corner.
We'll leave a link to the Spec Ops in the bottom of the video, so you guys can check it out for yourselves and tell us what you guys think about Spec Ops and everything about that. One thing I do like what Chad mentioned is we're gonna get some awesome exclusive gear that you only get in Spec Ops that you can use in multiplayer. So like camos and stuff like that. They did announce that you could use your guns from multiplayer. Like, so say you have the gun, the M4, which we all liked in the beta. You could use that gun kitted the way you have it in multiplayer and just take it straight over to Spec Ops and use it the exact same way. So I mean, that's nice that you don't have to like use certain guns and like stuff like that, like in old ones where you have to pick up a gun off the floor or like random guns. You didn't get to choose your loadout completely. Like this way, you can have your loadout from scratch and be ready and kill some people. Kill some terrorists.
Shut up.
Yep.
Fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
So yeah, time out though. All right, real quick. This whole Fortnite thing, yo, bro, this would be like the death of Call of Duty, man. If that's a new map, like that would genuinely be the death of Call of Duty right now.
I don't think so.
Not
man.
necessarily, because I mean they've had concerts in it. They changed the map before. They had a big fight with the robot. Still going on with Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty's still going. I wouldn't say it's the death of it, but little kids like little things and
it's
Fortnite.
it's definitely gonna take away some people that were hyped for Modern Warfare. It's gonna take some of that away, but I don't feel like it's gonna be a death to Call of Duty because I mean we're getting a brand new game. All they're doing is creating a new map for their game, and so many people are still so frustrated with Fortnite because of all the stuff that they have going on in the game, like the stuff that they add, the stuff that they take away, and so many people are so pissed off at Fortnite right now that they had to do something major. I mean, Apex Legends just came out with a new map, and a lot of people went to play Apex Legends. Like Fortnite is like lately has had its least amount of viewers in a long time because people don't enjoy playing that game anymore. I mean, bringing a new map to that is gonna help out. But I mean, at the end of the day, if they didn't change and fix any of the stuff that people had the main complaint with, it's gonna have a hype of a week because people are gonna learn the map.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare comes out in 2 weeks. That gives us whole 2 weeks, and people that already bought Modern Warfare are not gonna not play it just because Fortnite came out with a new map.
Yeah, that's true. I think I maybe probably overused the word the death of Call of Duty, but like it will, I think it will severely impact it if that's the case, because if there's a new map that comes out, kids might be asking for $50 in V-Bucks instead of $50 for a copy of Modern Warfare for like the holidays and stuff like that. And I just feel like
Get a $50 game at.
Let me know.
What?
That's
Yeah. Where'd you buy your Modern Warfare copy at? Because I paid like almost $70 for mine.
Yeah, no. So did I.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, if you had the plug, you didn't hook up any of us.
My bad.
You're good. No, but I see what you're saying though. Like, definitely, it's a free to game. It's a free to play game. So like, the kids don't even have to spend money to play this new map. They can play it, And obviously, Modern Warfare is cost money, and parents don't give their kids money for brand new game when they launch. I suspect that there's going to be a lot more people playing Modern Warfare that are like the casuals when it comes around Christmas time, because that's usually when the kids get their copy of the new games. So we're gonna have probably like 2 months of just playing like the hardcore players, like the people that are dedicated to Call of Duty, that love Call of Duty. And then once Christmas time comes around,
our favorite time of year.
Favorite time of the year, the Christmas noobs come out to play. And
Merry Noobness, yo. Merry Noobness.
Merry Noobness.
Every year.
Yeah. But let's just jump off that topic for a little bit. We did have a couple other topics we wanted to go over. Let's first off, Justin is an avid pop collector.
Yeah,
he loves the pops. You want to talk a little bit about your collection? Talk a little bit about anything you're hyped to see coming out and anything you're receiving soon?
Yes.
Your time to shine, baby girl.
I am a pop collector. I do collect pops, common ones. Unfortunately, no grails just yet. I am waiting on my boy Voodoo. Hooked it up with the NYCC.
Shout out Voodoo.
Yeah. He did hook it up with the NYCC Dobby and Stain the Hero Killer, which I'm so hyped about getting.
Justin, they're already worth $3,000 a piece after pay.
I already saw Dobby's pretty much gave me my money back. He's at 65 right now.
$65.
Yeah.
Would you
No word
buy it?
on huh?
How much was it originally?
I think he got him for $15, $20.
Jesus. So that much
Uh,
increase for just, and this is
Wait,
just pretty much
what?
just because it's an exclusive sticker from the Comic Con, correct?
uh, I don't even know. It's hard to tell off the beginning because we just got them off the shared exclusives. Not we, but they just gave it the pretty much the same time as New York Comic Con is when they dropped. Is when everybody got their shared exclusive. As far as how much they're gonna make production wise, also bases how much it's gonna be worth. If they're gonna keep making Dobbies and Dobbies and Dobbies and Dobbies and it's gonna be available everywhere, that price is gonna drop down, down, down.
Ah,
If they make a certain production wise, as far as like boom, the first wave, there it is, that's it. The only time you're gonna get it is reselling is when that price is gonna go up. Um, right now, as far as waiting for something to come out, there hasn't been any. Yes, I'm lying. I'm lying. The Metallic All Might, Barnes and Noble's gonna drop it. No
Do, di-
word. Ah, there is
do
word.
do different retailers drop different pops, like an exclusive or something from?
It's just on who
Or like
wants to
you
be
just get
the exclusive with it.
like go to
Um,
Walmart to get pops and
Wait,
shit.
Justin, what is that? What's the Dobby worth right now?
it's saying 65 could drop, could go up. Stain isn't putting anything out yet. What PPG bases their price off of, from what I've heard, is how much retailers do it on eBay. Pretty much get their prices from eBay.
so like
Um,
what the current price is selling on eBay.
pretty much on how much they're selling for, how
Okay.
much flippers want
People
to try to sell it for.
and how
People
much
get multiple, yeah,
people are
pretty
trying to
much.
willing to pay for it pretty much.
High in demand.
Metallic All Might is what I'm waiting for, and I think they finally gave a date out sometime around Christmas Eve. And that Metallic All Might right now it says it's 250 and hasn't even went out yet. So
Mm.
it could say 250 right now, but once that drops, once it actually gets out, because people can still pre-order it now for $25, from Big Apple. Um, once Barnes and Noble puts that out and people actually start getting it for a retail price, that 250 can drop. And depending on how much, like I said before, depending on how much they are gonna make in production, is when that price will go up or down. But that metallic all might is what I'm looking forward to getting right now.
Fucking.
Uh, as far as what I was going for and wanted to get out of this whole NYCC, Voodoo got it for me. Staying in
Nice.
Dobby is what I was looking to get.
So he came up clutch for you pretty much.
Yes,
He's
he
the
did.
man.
He is the man.
How many pops do you have in your collection right now?
It could be worse, but right now 62, I believe.
62?
That's not bad.
That's a good collection. I mean, you only
Yeah.
started collecting them not that long ago. So I
It's
mean, that's
mostly it's mostly all commons right now. My most expensive one was $27 and it's now $80, worth $80 right now.
okay.
Yo, Justin, I'm so mad that I can't find the box for that Heisenberg, dude.
Yeah, you messed
Like,
up.
bro, I would just literally mail it to you. Like, I don't care. And that thing's worth like $140, $150. That fucking
Out of I
box.
mean out of box you can still sell it for like 60, $70, which is still way more than you paid for.
I'm still saying, yo, do you know I have a safe?
You're so sad about the box.
Justin, do you know I have on
Box
eBay a
alone is worth
safe
half the
search
price.
that is Heisenberg. It's just Heisenberg Funko Pop box, and I look for a loose box all the time.
Yeah,
They sell box-
I'm trying to get there's a store or pretty much a flea market that has like the Funko Pop store in it. This dude is selling a glow in the dark All Might, which is worth 230. Can't get him any cheaper than $200. Um, but he has a box transfer. He had a box swap. I guess the box he had was damaged, and he found another box with the same stickers and put it in there. So that serial number on the box Actually, no. I'm actually wrong on that one. I actually found out that they do have the same serial numbers. I thought they were different. So the serial number will match the box as it does on the foot of the pops.
Okay.
So
So
still trying to get those.
So the boxes are interchangeable, even
Yeah.
though. Okay. I mean that's good, I guess. If you
I don't
damage your box, you could always change it out. But
I
I
don't
mean,
see what the difference is, but people do note that it is a box swap.
Fucking
But
Justin's
that
box
glow in the
has been
dark All
damaged
Might
for
is.
years.
so I mean, Justin's the only one that really messes with pops. Chris collects zombie items, as you guys can see behind him. He has a lot of The Walking Dead and zombie cola. Spend a little bit about those zombie colas that you have in the back, because you're not a zombie player, but you have these colas in the back.
He's all, what are you talking about?
No, I thought
He doesn't even know what's behind him. It's crazy.
made those. Got fucking soda bottles, put caps and stickers on them.
Grab one of them. Show them to the camera. Grab one of them.
Then I have to get up and.
This guy.
Because they're really cool. I know you made them yourself, and they're really cool. Like they look like the actual soda cans from, or the soda bottles from zombies, and they're really interesting and really cool. And that's something you made yourself, but add to your collection of zombie stuff that you have. Yeah, I made him get up. Look at him. Look at that. That's the guy that hits dingers, bro.
Hell yeah, that's Juggernaut right there.
Gee, Chad would love those.
Yeah, those are cool.
Would you? I just fucking stickers made. And then.
Yeah.
So are those regular sodas?
I think there was the Jones sodas. Those Jones. Fucking no, whatever the Jones fucking colored sodas are.
Why don't you drink one of them?
Pop one
That
open.
shit's been up there for like. It's gotta be like fucking 8 years old, dude.
Yeah, I know. This is for the content, Chris.
Well, they do
the content.
Look,
it's still carbonated. Look at that.
See?
It's good. It's good to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink this.
No, that's definitely still healthy.
That's not.
Look, I'd give you the green light.
Yeah. No, but Chris lately has been playing softball a lot, and he's been hitting dingers. We recently got a video of him hitting a dinger. No, it wasn't. It was a pop fly, but
you
look to the right. I'm just kidding. No, but talk to us a little bit. I mean, you haven't played sports in how long? And then you just start playing softball now with your buddies. How's that been going for you?
Rough, but I mean, played 4 games, and I mean, not bad because I'm not the worst player, even though he's supposed to have been playing. Dude, our only win is against the other team that's only got 1 win, so we each gave each other a win.
So you're basically saying you're following like the Arizona sports teams and just not winning at all.
Not the lack of effort. I mean,
no, I mean it's good though. You're getting active. You're out there having fun. You're hitting the cages. You're playing with your friends. It's always fun.
Dingers.
Dingers.
I mean, something to do.
I want to play, dude. I need to find a league out here.
No,
there is some. I looked into it. They just started around the time I was leaving on my trip for Cali, so I didn't want to be like, oh, let me play this. Let me pay this money, then I'm gone for a week or two.
Yeah, this one's we got 2 more games, and then they release a schedule for the tournament at the end of the season.
Damn, you guys are gonna go
one and done.
One and done.
Oh, we fucking the best team is Globo Gym. Fucking Globo Gym, bro. Dodgeball. They can dodge a ball and they can hit a ball. It's insane. These guys are fast as fuck though.
Oh.
Me? Ain't fast.
Hey, I gotta hit dingers.
Yeah, you
so I'm gonna run.
All you gotta do is get on base. That's all. I mean, you can hit the ball 30 feet. You can hit the ball 300 feet.
Huh? David Ortiz. That's Big Papi right there.
Yeah, Chris walks out to the mound.
Huh?
Chris walks out to the base or home plate with a cigar in his mouth. He doesn't even care, bro. It's crazy. I've seen this guy. He's jacked.
Right. Yeah, if I was smoking a cigar, I wouldn't make it to base. I'd be like, often, bro.
With Chad doing this, he had a topic that he wanted to bring up. Just kidding. We're getting canceled for sure.
No.
Flag. Flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
No, but Chad, I mean, what's up, Chris?
Oh, I was just gonna say, besides the game, but the whole car thing, show last weekend was good. Car get a lot of love. Oh man, I tell you guys that story, huh? About the backhand motherfucker at the show.
No, what happened?
I'm watching Chris, bro, and he's getting heated. Go ahead and tell the story.
All right, so I got my shit all displayed, my looking proper, looking fresh, Put that little extra time into setting everything up. You get people all the time, touching the car for whatever fucking reason. They feel obligated to touch the car. I have my doors propped open. Guy leans on the car. He's looking inside of it. I look at him. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this motherfucker one chance. So he walks up to the back of the car, had my trunk open, displaying all my stuff. And he sets the trunk lid down. Like, all right, motherfucker. So I walk up next to him. He's looking at it, right? I stand there. I was like, hey, dude, you want me to close the fucking trunk for you? He's like, oh, I'm just looking at the spoiler. I was like, fucking touch my car, dude. He's like, oh, just looking at it. I was like, I don't give a fuck what you're looking at. Fuck, come over here. Touch my goddamn shit like it's yours, dude. He looked at me like I'm a fucking asshole for telling him something, That's like me going up to your fucking girls or something and flipping up their fucking dress. I just wanted to see, bro. I just want to see the back end, I mean, it's fucking disrespectful.
I mean, a lot of people might not know, but at a car show, I mean, we put a lot of money into our cars. We take a lot of time cleaning our cars before the show. We take a lot of time. Chris has a big old kind of pretty much setup when he does his car. And one of the rules at car shows is you don't touch other people's shit. It may not sound like an extreme. I mean, because you guys hear in the story from Chris, and he kind of says it relaxed, but you just don't touch other people's shit. That's something they put their heart and sweat into. And like you said, it's like going up to that dude's girl and be slap her on the ass, oh, bro, I just wanted to see how her ass jiggled. You just don't do that shit. And the fact that this guy did it with no care in the world was what really got under Chris's skin. And it's it's a big deal in the car scene. There's a lot of people that understand you just don't do that. And even for the fact that people ask to oh, let me drive your car, it's no, let me bang your girl. Oh, I just want to take it. I want to take it for a spin.
Same thing, dude.
That's how I refer to it. If someone asks me, let me drive your car. Well, yeah, just leave your girlfriend with me, bro. That's cool. You can take my car for a spin. I'll take your girl for a spin. That's just the same aspect for me, at least. I mean, we put a lot of time and money into our cars. We don't want people putting their grimy hands on them, especially with Chris's car. He's got satin paint. Even the oils in your finger can leave a stain on his vehicle. He has to use special chemicals to clean his vehicle.
Clean and shit. Kind of annoying, but I mean, it's fly as fuck.
Just disrespectful people, man. It's crazy. All right, Chad.
It's no respect for boundaries. I mean, that's really what it is. I get that totally. Even with my shoes, when I don't mind when people look at my shoes and stuff like that. Sometimes people ask oh, can I try them on? And I'm just nah. No.
I bet you Justin asked, huh? You tried to ask. You asked if I could put shoes on, huh? You're over there. He's
no, I put them on without asking.
No, I see where you're coming from, Chad. I would never ask you to. I know how you are with your shoes. I would never ask hey, can I borrow your shoes or can I try on your shoes? It's that's disrespectful,
That and feet are gross, bro. I don't want my fucking feet in somebody else's shit. They're fucking
You take my shoes all the time.
No, you leave them here, and
So
if
happen to
they're
be on my
there,
feet.
I'm gonna wear them.
And you say, okay, but then you say feet are dirty, and my feet have been in them, and I'm a dirty
First of all,
motherfucker.
I spray some deodorizer and fucking antifungal cream and shit in there. Oh, they're fresh. They're good to go.
Adam's like, is that why my feet coming out fresh?
Is that why they come back cleaner? That's crazy. I thought you were washing them this whole time. You're wearing them and putting deodorant in them and everything. It's crazy. Cold world.
Crazy. So, Adam, I cut you off before. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was going to say, over our break, our period of not having a podcast last week, Sony did announce the actual release date for the PlayStation 5, which is going to be holiday 2020. I don't know. Did they say November or was it just holiday 2020?
Holiday.
All I heard was holiday.
Holiday 2020, which I mean is fantastic because they're actually saying that we're going to get it next year. It's going to be at the end of the year. So hopefully pre-orders start soon, probably at the beginning of the year. Hopefully we get some more features for it. But like they said, we announced in the last podcast, they're coming out with a pro version right from the start, along with the regular version, which is phenomenal. I mean, because the system's probably going to last 10 years. I mean, how long has the PS4 been out?
Wait, hold on. That was confirmed?
That's confirmed.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be 2 versions right at the start.
Right. I thought that was speculation, though. I didn't know that was like officially from Sony confirmed.
God damn it, Adam.
Well, we're confirming it right here on this podcast.
Has anyone?
Yeah, from here first.
We don't do fact checks around here, all right, Chad?
Here we go.
I know. I'm watching it on my side screen.
Right now.
That's why I'm getting fucking. I'm in shambles right now.
Yo, Chris, what's Matt Ryan's stats right now?
This guy has Matt Ryan in his fucking fantasy league. I can't believe this guy.
Matt Ryan. I shouldn't even tell you, huh? He's fucking 25 for 30, 281 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He's got Matt Ryan.
So that's the end of the podcast, boys. We hope you guys enjoy.
So sorry, it's so short.
No, but I mean, we talked about the PS5 before. I mean, but it's just nice to have an official date of when it's coming out. Like, we know it's coming out next year, so we can get hyped for that.
I just need to make sure I'm able to pre-order mine because when PS4s came out, I wasn't able to. They sold out quick.
Yo, you got to go day one. Day one.
That's why I'm trying to be able to go because I had to. The PS4s came out. I had to buy mine legit off Craigslist. Luckily, it was the same price as regular price at the time. But yeah, I just got to make sure I'm able to. I don't know. I didn't see anything. All I heard, the last thing I heard, only thing I heard was the 2020. Y'all know more about it than I do. I usually get my info from y'all.
Did you guys read up on the new controller advancements they're making?
No.
Let us know about that, Chad.
Is it because they had like a little web part right here?
No, it's
that's the only thing I
like,
saw different.
Like they're gonna in like the trigger controllers, like there's gonna be like they're like programmers gonna be able to like control sensitivity, so like you can control what you do with more resistance or less resistance. So it's like,
are they doing that with the scuff? Isn't that an option you could do in the new scuffs?
I think so.
Yeah, Scuff's had that technology for a while. It's just adjustable hair triggers, but this is going to be an actual built into the PS5 controller, where like developers, you could probably go in like your settings and adjust like your resistance on the actual like your trigger button.
You can just, instead of a fucking sweep like they normally are, if you run the fucking triggers and it's just a push button. Like, well, if you run the top button, it's just a push, but the trigger's always fucking shooting where retarded because you got that sweep before you got the actual trigger pull,
That's why I set them to the top ones.
Oh, I know, that's what I mean. Also, all of them now are the top ones, but like even then you can you could probably hopefully set the sensitivities to those even lighter, so it's
it's just
less of a fucking
little.
you just touch it, it'd be nice.
You probably have that setting too, because you're always popping off in Battle Royale.
Dude, that was with this. Yo, that's
He says shit. He goes, sorry, desk
the
quad, too
stuff
sensitive.
here, man.
Let me have that.
It's so awkward on my hands.
Can I have it?
And then,
No, I gave it to him. You can't. You want everything of mine. It's crazy. You want me to send you my computer too?
If you want.
honestly don't like it because you're over here you got these side buttons here. And then where my fingers lie, I'm chucking fucking nades and shit all the time. And trying to shoot. It's
I just love when you're always near Adam, because every time you're near Adam, a tomahawk grenade is like going toward him.
Oh man, who was raging yesterday? I fucking tomahawked him across the map.
Dude, oh man, I don't want to bring back memories, all right? But we did not. I just want a little background about that SCUF controller, because I was never a fan of the Vantage controller. It looks if you want to show it off, Chris, it looks a little bit too much like an Xbox controller. It feels way too much like an Xbox controller. It's supposed to mimic it, in opinion, to give you a little bit. I mean, most of these Call of Duty Pros came from Xbox to over to PlayStation to play it on the circuit. I actually won that controller because labeled under Crim 6. It's his personal design SCUF controller. I won that controller doing one of his subscriber tournaments. So I got that sent to me for free. I did not pay for that controller at all because I wouldn't. If you play with a normal PS4 controller, that controller in your hand is going to feel awkward. And that's the one thing I'm looking like. I really hope that PlayStation doesn't do is make their controller more bigger and bulky and heavier.
I hope not.
Because that's the one reason like I love the PlayStation so much, is because the controller is smaller, it's lighter than the Xbox controller, and it just feels better in my hand.
I like that they did get a little bigger than obviously the PS3s. But they spaced it out. They spaced it out a little bit. That's what I like about it.
Twitter giveaway right here. Envy. Shout out to Envy. Twitter winner.
Shout out to Envy. Shout out to Envy, yo.
Oh, you mean Dallas Empire?
Shout out to Hunter.
Well, now.
Shout out to NoJ456. Shout out to anyone who wants to ever.
Shout out to Hastro, Rambo, the original fucking COD 1.
All right, we're gonna do a giveaway right now. We're giving away that controller. So like and subscribe. So we're choosing a random controller.
This guy is giving away my stuff.
We're also gonna be doing Chad's hat and Adam's glasses. So it'll be a first, second, and third place.
Glasses.
Adam's glasses.
We're all giving away trash. We should give away that shirt you got on, Justin.
Podcast is over. I'm out.
You can't say that they're trash. They're like the best. They're the fucking Patriots of baseball. It's dumb. But I have a little bit of information in regards to. I brought up Dallas Empire. So Call of Duty did release their website for the next season of franchising, and these motherfuckers released the team names in their source code. Everyone's been speculating about the team names, but these guys, like, people have gone in to the website and pulled it straight from the Call of Duty's website of all these team names. So now we have a whole list of the 12 team names that are coming out. And I want to run them by you guys real quick and see what you guys think about. Because honestly, I'm not impressed. But maybe you guys see one that you guys.
Overwatch team names after the franchising were fucking dog shit. You know? There's no originality. It's like some basic like copy paste like generic crap, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name? List the names.
All right.
Yeah. Do them one at a time, and everyone just thumb up or thumb down.
Okay. The first one is Seattle, and they are the Seattle Surge.
Like the fucking drink?
Fuck yeah. It gets a thumbs up just for that. Yeah, I
Just
guess
for Surge.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm okay with the Surge.
You're
I
okay
think,
with the Surge?
yeah, I'm okay with that one.
It just seems
Okay.
like a minor sports team, whatever, soccer, baseball.
it's like the
It sounds like a WNBA team.
Good.
I get it.
Damn.
Pretty much.
No, it sounds like a minor league team name, like nothing exciting, but like average. All right, Chicago Huntsman. Huntsman. I like this name.
Huntsman.
Huntsman.
So they're just gonna have a generic fucking like dude on a horse, guaranteed. It's gonna look basic as fuck. I'm telling you, all these teams' logo, basic.
Chris
Like,
has yet to give a
basic.
thumbs up or down on any of the first.
I know Chris don't care about the things. You give his
He's just
opinion.
like this, like fuck yes, and like
And
Huntsman.
then this one was a surprising. FaZe Atlanta.
Oh, dude, they got around it somehow, right?
So-
they had stuff. They found some loophole. Fucking
So
probably.
apparently, Atlanta found a loophole in like the terms of service or the agreement, the contract they signed with Call of Duty, and they're able to use the FaZe name. And this is just from their website that the name is coming out, but it hasn't been confirmed by FaZe or Atlanta that it is. But I mean, that's a big deal. If Optic's going to be in there for Los Angeles and FaZe is going to be in there for Atlanta, that's a big rivalry in Call of Duty.
Yeah,
rivalry.
Yeah.
heavily. English
Right.
isn't our first language, first of all.
I just like to call him out on this.
Okay, this
What's
next one.
What's next?
This next one, I have no idea how to say this word.
Hell yeah.
So I'm
French
gonna
team?
spell it. No, it's Minnesota Rocker, Rokkr. So I don't know if they're gonna have like a fucking rock band guy on there, but rocker. I don't know the definition of rocker. I could look
Actually,
up
I
real
take it
quick.
back up. I
Okay.
take it back up. FaZe Atlanta, yes, because that seems like
Face, yes, because it's face. The
yeah,
fucking rocker nonsense. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
rocker,
solid down. Fucking
Let's see, rocker meaning.
8-year-olds came up with these names.
8-year-olds.
So rocker, Rokkr, means spinning wheel / distaff.
so
All
like
right,
a
now-
DJ.
Still stupid.
That's two now. I know the meaning of it.
That's a big no for Musk. All right. And then we got Dallas Empire, which, as far as the team names going so far, I feel like that's a good name. I mean, Dallas Empire. I mean, it's Envious's team.
Just because
They
I'm from
always,
Texas.
yeah. I mean, it's Envious's team. They have what's
Oh,
their
that's envy.
their CDL Overwatch League name is the Dallas. What's Chris? I think it'd be the Dallas Overwatch.
Isn't that Houston? No, Dallas has their own.
No, Houston Outlaws is for
Outlaws.
Houston.
Yeah.
Dallas Fuel, and they actually have a pretty dope logo. That's their Overwatch team. So if they have anything like from them, like their logo for the Overwatch team is actually pretty cool. Like their branding, their colors, and everything.
Yeah, and
So-
that'll be up right here. If you guys want to.
We're not there yet, Chris.
Chris keeps adding stuff to the video, and I'm not gonna go through and edit it.
I'm not talented enough for that.
You better pay for an editor. I'm in shambles, all right? But Dallas Empire. What do we say? I say solid.
Dallas envy.
And
I'm from Dallas. I mean, I'm from Texas, so.
And this is one I told you guys about before, which is the second Los Angeles team. This Los Angeles team is kind of weird because as far as like social media goes, they haven't posted anything. Like there's no LA COD, there's no nothing. So like no one really knows anything about them. Like if they signed a team yet, if they've had nothing released. So there is the Los Angeles Gorillas. But it's not like gorillas it's like gorillas like fucking yeah. So I mean,
I don't know what that means. Chad just started singing in my ear.
Sugar Ink. Do-do-do-do. Nah.
nah.
Gorillas, the band, the song.
Oh,
Ah. Oh yeah,
I mean,
that
I'm
song.
kind of like
okay,
this.
yeah.
I mean, it could be cool. It could be a cool logo, but I mean, the name is. I mean, as far as the other names have gone, this is one that's actually like military, like weapons, kind of like So I mean, that's if as far like it's better
Yeah,
than Minnesota
that.
Rocker. I can tell you that.
Okay, yeah. I'll take Gorilla over Rocker.
Yeah. Next one is Paris Legion.
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 I'm okay with that. It works.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't love it, but
Basic
it's
stuff, pretty
Like,
much.
yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of these are this.
up and a half with them.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these are this.
You know,
London.
it's gonna probably just show us your whole thumb, right? Because what you see is not necessarily what is on the screen.
Whoa.
Oh,
Chad's thumb just disappeared. It's crazy. Oh my.
Yeah, it is.
London Royal Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly down.
Yeah.
Not a full down, but it's a half down.
Then we got obviously the other LA team, Los Angeles Optic, which I mean, it's not Optic, but it's Optic, and I'm gonna give them a thumbs down because
You're not my optic.
You're not my Optic. I am.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Don't use
I'm
the
with
green
that,
ball. But so they're trying to just branch off of there. Florida Mutineers.
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 Yeah.
That's just
I mean, I'm giving them a thumbs down because it's Florida. When's the last time a good thing has come out of Florida?
Well,
It always starts with Florida
they
man.
alligator and lost his arm today. About it. He's got to watch the Florida Man stories, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
Mutineers.
Mutineers.
Sounds too much like souvenirs or veneers.
I mean, it's just like you. It's probably like a bunch of executives getting together in a room, and they're like, "All right, so like we have like the Florida swamp monsters or the swamp thing or Florida gators, even though that already exists, but whatever, right?" And they're like, "No, but I got a good one. These don't work, but I got a good one. The
It's something different."
And they were all like, "Let's get it. That's our name.
That's the name. The Mutineers."
And then the players are sitting in the back like,
yeah, you can tell
that?
like it's in charge of this franchise. It seems like they have zero idea what Call of Duty was. I guess
the players are sitting there like the first round draft pick in the NFL. Fuck, I'm going to the Browns.
Right?
No,
That's
it's insane
That's what
because
it's like
it's
for the
like
Mutineers.
these names have such a disconnect to previous Call of Duty names. Like, I mean, all the Call of Duty names were badass names. Like, I mean, Below Zero, Optic, Phase. I mean, those ones are on there. But like 100 Thieves, Denial, fucking Echo Fox. I mean, TSM. I mean, and they just got those like all these cool
That's what I
names.
don't like about the whole franchising thing. Like they just completely changed everything. The gaming teams just don't sound like gaming teams anymore.
No,
Nope.
they're just something they could build a brand around. They can make money off of, like the Overwatch League. I mean, because every one of these teams is going to come out with sports shops that you can buy all the gear from. They're going to have viewing parties where you can go and watch the stuff. It's not.
already knew.
Yeah, exactly. So this one's for Chad. This is the team that he has to root for. I'm just kidding. He doesn't have to root for, but this is the New York team, the Subliners.
The New York Pajamas.
The New York Subliners.
I see where they went with that. I just don't like. I
It's
just don't like it.
yeah, like it works in a way, but I don't. It's all right. Again, it's just all right. Like I don't know what else to say. Like
none of these names are getting like you hyped. You know what I'm saying? Like Optic, we may have to root for Optic. I mean, as much as I hate it, but like,
Yo, you know what though? Like when I think about it though, right? Like this is a subliner, right? And then I'm like, okay, but think about my football teams, right? All right, New York Giants, dope, right? New York Rangers, okay, dope, right? But then like New York Knickerbockers and the New York Metropolitans, like
No one says that though.
I know. So
Like,
maybe they call them the New York Subs, and it's like, hey, Joey Fool, Buttafuoco got a fucking sub, you
and
know?
then they're like, yeah, where are we gonna go eat these subs at?
Yeah,
New York
that's
came out
fine.
hella quick with that. I loved it.
Thank you, man.
And then the last but not least,
Wait, hold on, wait. So where's everybody at with New York though? Like, where are we going?
I've seen the logo, the logo that they it's a
logo. Is it a fucking train like going through subway or some shit?
It's like one of those.
yeah, it's
Oh, it's one of those where it rams it into like it doesn't fit.
I'm just saying, like I don't know, none of these have like that ring to it. But I'll give it this.
Watch out, bro. Choo choo. New York subliner's coming.
Coming through.
Choo choo. Imagine at events, so like choo choo, choo choo.
And it's not even a
Zuma.
train.
You know what? It is gonna be fun, like when our teams like compete against like each other, because then we'll probably hurt each other really emotionally in the group chat.
Yeah,
but then again, dude, I don't know. Yeah, this Empire.
Like I don't even know who's gonna be my team yet. Like I want to go Chicago Huntsman because Optic Hex is there, and I love that guy. He's does great things for the community and everything.
I'm gonna be in the same boat with Adam because we're Optic fans.
Yeah, and then I was a Hunter of Thieves fan as well, and they're not even in here. So
I heard that next year the Arizona carbon monoxide detectors are going to be.
Dude, if the Phoenix carbon monoxide detectors ain't in the league next year, I'm walking, bro. I'm never playing Call of Duty again.
Carbon monoxide detectors.
Justin's in shambles right now.
Imagine if they came out with a Phoenix franchise next year, and it was the Phoenix's Phoenix.
There's a big old alarm.
That's some shit someone would do. It's just a Phoenix's Phoenix.
Yo, that would be dope though if it was like the. Yo, honestly,
Monsooners.
I feel like Moltres should be like the honorary
Chris liked it.
Pokemon for Arizona.
The Ultra.
Moltres.
Oh, Moltres.
Yeah.
That would be a simple logo right there.
Yeah, but you're thinking outside the box. That's some basic random shit.
Yeah, you're not in a boardroom right now. You're not
going off of
these guys went to Google and typed in team name generator and then typed in their city and then just went down the list of 100 possibilities. And then the first 50 is not good enough. Let's go to 76, the subliners. We got this. So the last team,
where we're from, what we were, what are we? Mutineers.
Mutineers. Doesn't even fit.
It could be. I would have been happier if it was like the Florida Pirates or something. You know, like the Florida Man. Florida Men. That would have been lit if they were the Florida Men.
Like Florida saltwater. I would have been cool with that because they stay salty. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Florida beaches.
Anything.
Everybody loves beaches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one likes mutineers.
So the last but not least, the Toronto Ultra.
That's fine.
It went with like
just because I'm a My Hero fan and one of their things is Plus Ultra. Boom.
Did fucking Toronto syrup.
Toronto syrup. I give it a thumbs up. As far as like the names go, the Toronto Ultra. I mean, it rhymes, and I like to see their logos and stuff like that. But that doesn't rhyme. But you're an ultra.
Yeah, I don't mind Toronto Ultra. I mean, ultra's a pretty cool word.
At least you're not a fucking mutineer rocker, right?
You put a vote together.
I'm gonna send you guys something in the WhatsApp real quick, and this is not the quote unquote New York Subliners logo. Chad, you're gonna freak out when you see this.
You're gonna freak out.
You're gonna freak out, man. I'll post a picture of it on the video right there to our right. But this is it right here. So go ahead and pop open those phones real quick and
look at that
amazing.
Bro, what is this, my guy?
That is the New York Subliners.
Dude, they should have had that kid from fucking India make their designs, bro. That shit was way cleaner.
That's just not it, Chief.
Nope.
That's not it.
Nope.
Chad's not hyped anyway.
Nah, all right.
It's like the fucking. This is like.
Looks like this looks like a Dollar General Manchester United symbol.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Right, if this is fucking if the New York Giants score or their gameplay made a fucking logo, you know?
Or like if the Giants had a Wreck-It Ralph character on their helmet.
All right, guys, been real.
It's not a podcast. You forgot your phone. You forgot your phone. No, I mean, it's just like you can tell these are not people that are connected with the community. Like, I've never seen a Call of Duty team's logo look like that ever.
I sure hope that's not real, because what does it have to do with anything? A subliner.
The logo is just. What is that? It's like two pieces of a bullseye put together, like two different bullseye boards, just cut and put together.
With the name and top and bottom. Even Voodoo just said gay in the group chat.
I hope to God
this shit runs smoother than what they're portraying right now, because my lack of confidence in it is 0.
I mean, because I love watching Call of Duty.
The only thing that's gonna look the same is the gameplay. Everything's gonna be different.
And even if that looks the same, because Hardpoint, the game mode that they've been playing for the past 5 years, is not even gonna be on Call of Duty's launch. It's gonna be an added-in game mode later on.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
RIP professional Call of Duty.
These guys are gonna be playing with fucking rocket launchers, like in Halo.
Sniper rifle.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into something crazy. Like they're gonna turn it into Overwatch, where they have to get the objective and have 5,000 health points, and however that game is played, I don't fucking know, because it's not interesting to watch.
As much as I enjoyed watching COD pro players go at it, I think the last time I really enjoyed it and was really into it was Ghost. Like, and we went to we went to Anaheim's tournament, and it was dope. Like, just the gameplay of that. Yeah, there's been some other Call of Duties that's been like dope since after that, but I just didn't enjoy it as much.
Is that a final?
It's fucking Atlanta just missed the field goal.
Yeah. Ryan's final stats real quick.
There's still a minute 3 left.
Trash. Yep, trash.
We almost choked this game, and I'm going through it right now on the podcast. But
336, 356, 4 TDs.
Jesus Christ.
That's a monster game, boys. Let's go.
How much did he put up on your fantasy?
I don't know. Hold on. If you lose my camera, my bad. But hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, what are you playing? NFL fantasy? I could have told you.
He got me 33.9.
Is that good? I don't play fantasy league.
Hell yeah! I'll take 33.9 all day. Tell him, Justin.
Murray's 27 for 37, 340, and 3.
What do you play on? We're turning this into a side conversation. Never mind.
Yeah. ESPN.
We're staying on topic.
No,
ESPN.
Let's talk about fantasy league. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure there's people that are interested.
256 passing yards, 152 rushing. Lamar Jackson gave me 32-64.
Yeah,
It's different, obviously.
You got the 2 rushing touchdowns, though.
I got 1.
Oh, I'm thinking Deshaun Watson. My bad.
No, so you guys play in different leagues, right? Like you guys don't play against each other. You guys play. You have your separate league. He has his separate league. And you guys play on different websites, right?
Every time if I was in Justin's league.
Sorry, come back.
I would
you're cutting out.
Yeah, I would win every time because your league's trash. All right, let's go on, guys.
No. Let's go back to this. What site do you play on, Chad?
ESPN.
ESPN, and you play with just group of friends or like coworkers or what?
Coworkers, and pretty much coworkers and people that we know.
Okay, and then Justin, you play with.
It's an advanced 12-team league.
Okay.
No joke.
No joke.
Real man. 2,500 to join per person.
2,500. I dropped $1 million in my.
Damn, fake news. We were capping out here on the podcast.
Minus 999,652.
It's $100 to join.
He's like, he's $2,501. You know, we put that extra dollar in to make sure you're legit.
Hell yeah.
So you have a $100 league going. Justin, what league do you play on? Like, do you guys have? You don't, obviously not ESPN.
A NFL fantasy, and ours is PPR.
So the fantasy league, it doesn't matter what platform you play on. It's all the same amount of points depending on the player.
Oh,
correct?
see, because ours could be PPR and Chad's won't be PPR, and that'll be different.
Mine is 1 point for every 5 catches.
Okay, ours is since mine is PPR, it's a point for every catch.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So your points are.
And then our receivers
be higher than his.
Our receivers get, I think, a point every 25 yards, I believe. Well, that's the quarterbacks.
No, receivers are every 10, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, receivers every 10. The quarterbacks gets a point for every 25 yards on our league, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's different judging in the leagues of how like the points added up. But
I mean, you could also customize it, whoever, if the commissioner wants to, like, you know, make the points different.
Justin, do you play a league with just your friends, coworkers, or what's going on?
Friends and coworkers.
Friends and coworkers. And is there a buy-in to your league as well?
Since a lot of people were new, we just started off $25, but they want to up it next year.
Okay.
5,000.
20.
$1 million.
So, like, I know it's competitive. You guys get to play week in and week out in your fantasy league, get to swap players and stuff like that. Besides just the money aspect, is there bragging rights or is there like a trophy to go along with it?
In our league, they didn't want to do the trophy because they wanted to pass it around. I found a ring on Amazon that says like whatever year fantasy. The winner will get the ring and $200.
Oh, so you get to kiss the ring after someone else beats you?
Hey,
yeah,
fantasy does change you. I will say that because unfortunately it's a win-lose for me. My team is getting shitted on by. Not really. They're down. Not down by much. They could lose. But the guy I'm playing has Dak and Omari is
Yo, David Johnson's
right there.
GOAT, huh?
So, yeah, as you can tell, I might possibly win. And I got carry on to play tomorrow.
David Johnson's doing good. 28 points. That's not bad. What about you, Chad? Do you guys have any like winner prize besides the money? I mean, you guys have put in a lot of money, $100 per spot, $1,200.
Could win. Both of our running backs play tomorrow.
The second year of this league, and it's just I think first place gets 800, second place gets 300, and third place gets their $100 back.
See, we were gonna do that. We were gonna do first place gets 200 and the second place gets 250, but they wanted something to go with it. So
second place gets more money.
Oh, I said 50.
You said 250.
You said 250.
I was baffled by that.
Oh, did I? Whoops,
Yeah.
my bad. Well, first place gets 200, second place gets 50, but they wanted to do something that they can keep and like pretty much like bragging rights. So they wanted a ring or a trophy. Voted on it, put it in the group chat. Everybody said ring, so I looked up a ring and they found one on Amazon.
See,
That's cool.
Or I found one.
I mean, we're all like super competitive guys, and this is something that's always baffled me because I know you guys been playing fantasy for a while. Like we've never done an MLC fantasy league, which I think could be entertaining.
Yo, just a 6-player league, everyone just with psycho rosters going against each other
week in and week out. I mean, we trash talk each other so hard for just normal stuff. You imagine if we have something like football where I mean, just today, me and Chris and Justin were getting into it in regards to football for no reason at all.
I'm down.
Dude, I feel like
and it was legit an argument on whose team was worse.
Yeah. We were arguing over whose team's worse, which is terrible.
Well, I shouldn't say it like that because it could be like, yeah, my team's good, but yours is worse. Let's just put it, we were arguing on which team sucks less.
Which I know my team sucks. Don't get me wrong. All I was trying to say is they're improving. They're getting a little bit better. I mean, they just won against the Falcons, so we're actually 2-3 now. Let's go, boys.
Hey, 2, 3, and 1. All right.
Hey,
don't forget that one.
That one doesn't count.
I don't know. Up real quick.
Let me see. They're down by 8.
It's in the first. It's in the fourth quarter right now.
By 1.
Down by 8. 1 minute left. Cowboys have the ball. But I mean, how are you guys gonna lose to the Jets, my dog?
Dog, I said it before and I said it again. I would wait till my team plays a good team before I start talking shit. And they got destroyed by a backup quarterback and the goddamn Saints. So my team's bunzo.
Dude, we got destroyed by a backup quarterback and the Panthers.
And now we're getting like beat by 0-4 Jets. So
I think the worst part about that game is my brother went to the game with our friend who was a Panthers fan
like
and sat in the Panthers section.
It was mixed, but I was gonna fight everybody there.
It was a home game, and he sat in the Panthers section. I would have killed somebody.
If they win or lose that game,
lost.
Oh,
so I definitely would have been upset sitting in that goddamn section.
They're fucking reaching over me, high-fiving. I was like, I'm about to swing.
Oh man, I wouldn't have been able to control myself. I
want to catch another game before the end of the year, though.
I'm too competitive. If I was in the other side's team and I was losing, I'd be pissed off.
Just start swinging on people.
You try to high five, like, get your fucking high five.
But that's just like we're all like. I mean, I'd say, I mean, people argue that video games aren't sports and stuff like that, but video games are competitive as fuck, and we're all super competitive. Like when it comes to video games, like we don't play games for fun. We play games to fucking win. You know? Like I don't know.
I play for fun.
All right.
God damn it.
This is why we can't have nice things, Christopher.
No, I mean, we're all competitive. We all get mad at each other when something goes wrong.
It's just because Adam can't shoot.
Everybody yells at Chad, you know what I mean?
It's not just me. I think Chad's been yelled at by every single one of us.
Everyone.
Chad gets on the game and we start shit talking him. He doesn't even get to say hi sometimes.
Get good, Chad.
Same goes with Georgie, man.
Georgie takes a lot of
joy. Favorite words, I get pooped on.
That's the coolest thing, like in my opinion. I'm obviously Chris is my brother, and I've grown up with him my whole life. But I've known you guys for 9-10 years now, and we argue and fight like we're all brothers. Like we all know how to get under each other's skins. We Definitely. Look at Chad. He's tearing up right now.
Yeah, you do.
Chad has no thumb.
Right.
Chad only eats fucking grapes.
Those things he was raising earlier, those are like popsicle sticks. Those ain't his thumbs.
Got his fucking little nubs glued on.
No, but I
Cat's
think
like,
it's
you
so
off for real
cool.
right now?
Like it's literally like a band of brothers. Like we all just fucking roast each other to God's end, but we all have each other's back.
up.
And nobody can. There's very few that can handle it. Very few have came and went in this group.
Yo,
Bro,
mad proud of George passed him this long though. Mad
Yeah.
proud because we've tested him early and often.
If I was George, I would have left. If I was new to this group.
KMS NAKLI.
For the viewers that don't know what that is, Chad, go ahead and explain it.
Nope.
No?
No. It basically means kangaroos, monkeys, snakes, nectarines, apples, and kale, and lemons,
Kale.
and the color indigo.
I love the color indigo, honestly.
So when
Beautiful.
animals, fruits, colors.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
For anybody who knows, that's just no big deal.
But on that note, I mean, I think we've been rambling for a while. We definitely should end this podcast before it gets even weirder. But we want to thank you guys all for viewing the podcast. Sorry we missed last week's podcast. Next week will be another one. And hopefully we'll have some content up for you guys this week. I'm going to be recording a video with Pete that is separate from Call of Duty, and that should be on the channel later this week. So if you guys can always leave a like button or hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about us. I know we're a dumb group of guys, but we love each other. And we love you for watching this video if you made it this far. That's right, we love you. Go ahead and say bye, guys.
All right, yo, peace, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good day. Sick Fusion on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Baby.
Go Yanks.
Later.
Later, guys.
Bye. Go vegan.